Shalom, shalom, shalom. We in the crib, shalom. Beautiful children of the Most High Power, shalom. This is your beloved brethren coming back to you. Say, still working out the kinks on this thing. My first time going live on the StreamYard. I'm live on the book. Matter of fact, let me get some people in here up on the book real quick. Get some people here on the book real quick. I hope everybody are having a blessed, a Barakathia Sabbath. This one right here is gonna be a doozy. I want my mother and my father to guide me in all things. That is knowledge and wisdom. The Holy One, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach. Get my sister up in here. Get my peoples up in here. There go my big aunt. There go my nephew. Okay, I think we're good. It's enough people. What I want to present by the time try to get into this. Okay. How many people know about this? How many people know about this? Okay. I want to hit on a couple of precepts from the Bible. And we're going to dig on into it. I still want people to understand who God is. I don't think. What's good, beloved brother and Thomas? What's good, family? It's good seeing you, man, and hearing from you, man. All praise to the living God. Just putting out there in the ether who God really is. And it's so critical for us as his children to know this. Man, it's so much. It's so much. It's so much. Last live that I did, I believe I hit on, thanks to the brother Philip. I read something out of the Legend of the Jews, and instantaneously the spirit worked through him, the Ruach worked through him and hit him instantaneously and hit me with a precept in the Bible. Okay. Everybody's always talking about the government of God, the government, the kingdom of God. And what does the government consist of? And everybody feel like they already got the answers to that, right? But what I want to show the people and tell the people is he really saved it. He really saved it for the last seconds. You know, he saved the grand finale of just all what we didn't know. He just is just being spewed out right now at a rapid rate. There's so many things going on right now that they're trying to cover up. Most people that's doing their best to dwell in the spirit, they already know what's going on most things that the media is trying to cover up. But I want to go to this precept right quick that the brother Philip told me to go into. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the precept that made him give me this precept. And that will be in the Legend of the Jews, right? So this right here reads Psalms 147, verse 19 and 20. And I'm going to break this down as best as I can, due to the power of the Holy One. I'm going to try to break this down due to my mother, the Holy Torah. And it goes, Psalms 147, verse 19 and 20. He showed his word unto Jacob. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. That's 3. Right? That's 3. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Most High. Okay. I believe he just gave me something in Exodus just now. If I can go to it. If I can get it. I'm freestyling right now, so y'all can bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, I'm freestyling right now. But I'm trying to find a precept right now in Exodus where it's stating the Most High has given Aaron the instructions on making the altar, right? Or the two tablets, the 2 stones. Make these 2 stones. Here we go. Here we go. Exodus 34. Thank you, Most High. Exodus 34. And I'm gonna just start at verse 1. Okay. And the maker said unto Moshe, hew thee 2 tables of stone, like unto the first. Okay. And I will write upon these tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest. Okay, which thou breakest. So what we got going on right here is this. When he says, I have already written, right? I written my word upon their heart. Okay. This is talking about his children. And the first, like unto the first. This is why I was telling my people to study your Hebrew alphabet. When you look at alpha, you see that the ox is first. Now, when you look through the 12 tribes, the sons of Israel, the sons of Jacob, you got everybody know Judah being a lion, but everybody tends to forget who is the bull. The bull comes way before the lion appears. Okay? Now we got to tune into our spiritual, into our higher selves to understand and overstand the words that are now flowing out of my mouth. Okay? I'm going to read it again. And the Most High said unto Moshe, hew thee 2 tables of stone, like unto the first. Phoenician is also our language. There you go. Yes, it is, sir. That's why, hey, Thomas, put up Psalms 114. Put up Psalms 114. And what he's, as a matter of fact, I'll go to it. I'll go to it. Because this is what is talking about what you just said. Precepting on what you just said. Psalms 114, verse 1. When Israel went out of Egypt, the house of Jacob from a people of strange language, right? That hieroglyphic language. They like sister and brother languages. From a strange language. So basically, the house of Jacob, remember how Joseph was had his servants interpreting, but the whole time he knew the language of the Hebrews. Of course, he's a Hebrew, but he had the interpreters for the brethren, right? Let's go back to 34. Let's go back to Exodus 34. Verse 2. And be ready in the morning, and come up in the morning unto Mount Sinai, and present thyself there to me in the top of the mount, and no man shall come up with thee, neither let any man be seen throughout all the mount. Right? Now it's going to hit you. Let no man, key word, you hear what he's saying? Let no man come up with thee. Right? I want y'all to pay attention to that. Right? Because we're going to go right over to 33. I mean, you're going to see. Right? And no man shall come up with thee, neither let any man be seen throughout all the mount, neither let the flocks nor herds feed before that mount. And he hewed 2 tables of stone like unto the first. And Moshe rose up early in the morning and went up unto Mount Sinai as the Most High had commanded him, and took in his hand 2 tables of stone. And the Most High descended in the cloud and stood with him there and proclaimed the name of the Most High. Now, let's go back up to 3, where it says, and no man shall come up with thee, right? Let's go to Exodus 33, verse 11. Coincidence? I think not. All right. We don't believe in that over here. 11. And the Most High speak unto Moshe face to face, as a man speaketh unto his friend, right? And he turned again into the camp. But what? His servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle. Just told you who Joshua, the son of Nun, really is. I'm going to read it again. And the Most High speak unto Moshe face to face, as a man speaketh unto his friend. And he turned again into the camp. But his servant, Yahushua, Yehoshua, right? The son of Nun, the son of Christ, all right? A young man departed not out of the tabernacle. The first bull, right? Like unto the first, Joseph was the bull first, then Ephraim, right? What tribe is Joshua? Ephraim. Who was his brother? Manasseh. You see? Like unto the first. Let's get another precept on that real quick. I think we want Deuteronomy 33. Let me find it. Is it 33 or 32? Let me find it. I told you I'm freestyling, so I hope y'all bear with me, man. But these are things our people should know. Right out top. If you claim you about that Old Testament life, if you're about that Torah life, you can't speak on Torah and not be speaking heavily on Joseph. That makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely. I don't know how most of these Hebrews be doing it, man. And I know why, though. I know. Because Joseph have a lot to do. With the Egyptians. So, y'all still got, believe it or not, Christianity. Christianity still got a tight hold on y'all. Y'all think y'all broke free from that. They think they broke free from that Christianity doctrine, Thomas. I'm telling you right now. I think that's why they shy away from Joseph. Matter of fact, I know that's why they shy away from Joseph. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to find it, man. Where it says the majesty, the firstborn ox. Let me see if I can get it on here real quick. The firstborn ox. Let me see. Yeah, 33:17, huh? Where we at? 33:17. Yeah, okay, we're going to start at 16. And for the precious things of the earth and fullness thereof, and for the goodwill of him that dwelt in the bush, let the blessings come upon the head of Joseph and upon the top of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. 17. His glory is like the firstling of his bullock. You see, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns. Right? Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. I believe it's in Numbers, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go to Numbers. It's like number 17. These are the things that's not talked about and not overlooked. And most of these Hebrew camps are really starting to look sus. They looking like they working for the opposition. I'm just saying. They're starting to look very sus, man. Because you got two. There's only two churches. So you got two doctrines going on here. All right? Keep that in mind. Because you don't hear them. They ain't talking about Joseph, man. They ain't talking about the covenant of the Most High. That's the covenant of the Most High. How you can't be talking about Joseph when he's the covenant of the Most High? Let's go. I think it's 17. Or was it 23? I think it's 23. I think it's Numbers 23. Please, Most High, let me be right. Let me be right. It's that precept, y'all. I'm trying to find that precept. Says the Most High. The Most High came down. Well, there it is. 23 and 22. 23 and 22. Right? God brought them out of Egypt. He had, as it were, the strength of an unicorn. God. Let's go. God brought them out of Egypt. He had, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Yeah. Yes, you are right, sir. Completely right. Shiloh, the inheritance. I got you, Aki. This the problem. Everybody talking about that lion. Nobody speaks of that bull, though. Matter of fact, what religion has made us do, we demonize that bull, don't we? Think about it. What do we always, when you think of horns, right? Even these Hebrews, we all family. When you think about these horns, what are we always doing with the horns, right? This how simple the adversary of the Most High made our minds to be. You think horns, it's demonic. Even though the Most High is talking about nothing but horns. Thank you. They're on the ox. How can they be evil? The firstborn is the ox. Right? So how do you mock God? Well, what do you see them doing, right? In the industry. When they always on all these shows, all these events, Grammys and all this stuff, BET Award. What do you always see them do? Right? Throwing up the horns. They always wearing red. Once again, like I said on my last live, Satan don't mock himself. It's that simple. They corrupted our symbolisms. Period. Period. Just to make you hate. The goal was to make you hate or or curse the Most High. Right? That was their goal, man. And they did a successful job at it because our people are still doing it. They see it, they run away from it. Oh my God, that's the devil. Oh no, that's the devil. Oh. That's showing that Christianity is still in your blood. Come up out of her, my people. Come up out of her. Because they're going to trick y'all asses. I'm going to tell you straight up. They're going to trick y'all asses with that Jesus. Y'all better believe that. Hey, he coming. You see what I'm saying? When the real Messiah is standing back like this, like, I didn't told him. I didn't told him. He coming. That false Messiah, that false prophet, Isaiah 9, verse 15, he's coming to deceive the people. So, let's get that real quick. I got both books right here from Joseph to Exodus, and then Moshe in the Wilderness, volume 3, volume 2. I've been begging my people to get this right here. This is what the Bible, this fulfills all the things that they took out of the Bible. I kid you not. I done dabbled in all 7 books. All 7 of them. Everything that sounds like, wait a minute, something missing here. In the Bible, guess what? Right here. All right. So, let's get to that real quick, family. Let's get to that real quick. Let's see, man. I know it's in here. I know my book ripping up, man. I gotta. Trying to find that one part for you, Aki. I'm trying to find that one part for you, Thomas. It's right in here, man. All what they left out. But I found it in the Bible anyway. It tells you. Do the Psalms. You go to Psalm 78. It tells you who Shiloh is. It tells you who Shiloh is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold on, man. It says in here, Shiloh belongs to Joseph. Shiloh is Joseph. And Shiloh is Joseph, and Benjamin is Jerusalem. Benjamin is Jerusalem. You can get it. I know I didn't stamp it. I saved it. I could. What I saved it. Let me see. Man, I'm trying to find it right quick. Here they go. That's what I'm trying to find it for, family. I'm trying to find it for you right now. I mean, bro. I mean, it's crazy, fam. It's crazy, man. What's in here? It's crazy what's in here. And then the end all be all is the keys of Enoch, man. It just precepts everything that's in here. Let's see. Man, I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding it now. I'm gonna give you this part right here, right? This part right here says the ephod had only 2 precious stones, one on each shoulder, and on each of these stones were engraved the names of 6 tribes in the following order: Reuben. You gonna get yourself in trouble, my guy. Reuben, Reuben, Levi, Issachar, Naphtali, Gad. Check this out. How it says his name in here. Jehoshaphat. On the right shoulder piece, Simeon, Judah, Zebulun, Dan, Asher, Benjamin. On the left shoulder, the name Joseph was spelled Jehoshaphat. The name Joseph was spelled Jehoshaphat, right? A device by which the 2 stones had exactly the same number of letters engraved upon them. Okay? On the breastplate were 12 precious stones, on which the names of the 3 patriarchs preceded those of the 12 tribes. And at the end were engraved the words, all these are the 12 tribes of Israel. So let's go. Brother Thomas put up Genesis. There it is. Genesis 49. The blessings of your father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. They shall on the head, they shall be on the head of Joseph and on the crown of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. Right. So it's reminding you again in Deuteronomy chapter 33. It's reminding you all over again. Matter of fact, I got this Bible right here. Watch this. See, nobody won't come. They can deny, but they can't back up their denial. They can't back up their denial claim. So 33 in this Bible right here, right? I probably can't show it on here. 33. And when I read down here, when you read down here in this little section right here, right? In this area, watch what it say. This is why the Americas, the government, they talk that tough talk. And they feel like they can abuse the Most High's power at their will because they know that his sons are over here. Right? So they believe that they can abuse the military strength that Joseph has at command. All right, they believe they can abuse that at will. So it's this is the meaning of the whole shadow government. And I'm gonna break this down probably on another lesson. With how we are. This is going back to the statutes and the judgments, right? American government has our land. Yep, the United Nations. All right, I'm gonna break it down to you like this. What they doing right now, that's why we always getting infiltrated. I want Cass to look at what happened on President's Day. Biden was where? He was over there in the Ukraine where he's supposed to be. He can't represent the Americas. No president, not even Trump. Trump, he capping too. He know he can't be president of these lands anymore. That shit is over with. Okay? That shit is over with. We, the sons of the Most High God, the living God, is the living government. And they know this, man. They know this. This is why they continue to do the retarded stuff that we are seeing. This is why they're trying to kill us and saying and putting stuff. That's why Russia, right, is having a problem with us. Well, Russia know what's going on. Putin, you know what's going on. That's why you scared to swing. Swing, nigga. Swing. Swing. We waiting. We waiting. We waiting for that false man-made prophecy just so we can get to ass whooping time. That's what we really waiting on. All right, it's stated clearly in the book of Ezekiel. Clearly, the only way for the cleansing of the land to be done is by bloodshed. You think the Most High playing games about that? I just shared something on the book that I shared from the brother Mitchell. You seen a whole angel throwing a lightning bolt at a fusion. You seen the whole body. Where you think they get Zeus from? Yeah, throwing a whole lightning bolt at the light pole. Blew the whole fuse box out. It's over, man. It's over. This right here, and this explains that event right here. It says the Urim and Thummim apparently, all right, family. Apparently, the Levitical priesthood originated. All right, let's jump down. The wish is that Joseph may be blessed with the bounties of nature and with invincible military strength. Invincible military strength. You see, the enemy tells on himself, right? You hear how they boast and brag. You hear they boast and brag. Invincible military strength. And then it says, compare Genesis 49, 25 through 26. Dwells on Sinai, a reference to the Most High revelations. There, Prince at the time, Joshua, Yehoshua, I have come in my Father's name, and ye have rejected me. Another shall come in his name, Jesus Christ. Another shall come in his own name, and him you will accept. You will accept. Judah, him you will accept. He's coming in his own name. He ain't coming in the Father's name. Come on, man. The real Messiah don't call himself the king. He's the Prince of Righteousness. He's the Prince of Peace. Not the King of Peace. Not the King of Righteousness. That'd be disrespectful to his Father. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all better watch who is your God, who you worship, who you praying to. Watch this. At the time of the poem, Joshua enjoyed even greater. At the time of the poem, Joshua, right? Salakia. Joseph enjoyed even greater prestige than Judah. Even greater prestige than Judah. Ephraim and Manasseh. Statutes, judgments. The two tribes that compose the house of Joseph. Let's go here. Let's go back into the legend of the Jews. And we're going to see just what the brethren said. Right? When they was conspiring to kill Joseph. Let's go. Ephraim and Manasseh. They dumbed down that hate in the Bible. They tried to. They tried to dumb down that hate in the Bible. Now watch this. It says right here, the brethren refused at the first to listen to the dream. But when Joseph urged them again and again, they have heed to him, and they said, shalt thou indeed reign over us? Or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? God put an interpretation into their mouths that was to be verified in the posterity of Joseph. Jeroboam and Jehu, two kings. And Joshua and Gideon, two judges. Judges. Not kings. Judge. What would that make them? What do that make Joseph? So the Father is still working through his sons. Just like the son Joseph, the Father was working through him, the superior. The superior Father was working through Joseph. That's how he fulfilled the will of God. That's how he sustained mankind. He preserved them. What did he say in Genesis 45:5? You didn't do this to me. This was part of the Father's plan. He sent me before you to preserve your life. I'm trying to get the people to see this, but they can't break from that other church. You feel me? They can't slip loose from that other church. They can't do it. There's only two churches. This is a problem because both of these churches, they had to come together. So once the brethren is done, once they're done rejecting the stone that they're still rejecting this day, then the two houses can come together. And all Israel will be together once again. I'll read it again. The brethren refused at first to listen to the dream. But when Joseph urged them again and again, they have gave heed to him, and they said, shalt thou indeed reign over us, or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? God put interpretation into their mouths that was to be verified in the posterity of Joseph. Nobody else in the Bible, no other character, did God use as an avatar. We are so, it's so bad. Religion has did such a number. Like I said, even to the ones that want to disclaim that they're not, in religion, they don't go by that. They don't go by Christianity, all that stuff, right? But you can clearly tell that they still get that Christianity mindset. God will never come down from his throne. He had never come down from his throne. You want to tell that to Jacob? Because it was Jacob that summoned him. Jacob being Adam, Jacob being the firstborn, Jacob being Michael. Okay? You think he can't summon his father? What father won't be there, won't come down for his son? What are you trying to say of the Most High God? Are you trying to put him in your retarded box? Because you can't think outside of your own retarded box? No, man. You can't do that. You simply cannot do that. Yes, the avatar of God was Joseph. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Am I not in the place of God? The Elohim of Israel, the Holy One of Israel. Israel had what? 12 sons, right? Who's the Holy One of those sons? It's that simple. But we want to complicate things all the time. And so this what we're going through, we put this on ourselves. Jeroboam and Jehu, 2 kings, and Joshua and Gideon, 2 judges. 2 judges have been among his descendants, corresponding to the double and emphatic expressions used by his brethren in interpreting the dream. Then Joseph dreamed another dream. Watch this. How the sun and the moon and the 11 stars, at this point, of course, he's taken out of the picture. Because now, this is the Shemaims. This is the real world. The dream is the real world. This is the real world of the interpretation. Right? And 11 stars bowed down before him. And Jacob, to whom he told it first, was rejoiced over it. Why was Jacob rejoiced over it? These are critical points that the people who call themselves Torah only need to start asking. Bible only need to start asking these questions to themselves. Ask it to your higher self. You got to ask your higher self, Most High, what does this mean? You don't believe you come on, man. You don't believe he'll answer that question? He knew that he himself, right? It says Jake was rejoiced over it, for he understood it. He understood its meaning properly. Properly. No mistake about it. He knew that he himself was designated by the Son. Okay? The name by which God had called him. The name by which God had called him. When he lodged overnight on the holy site of the temple, he had heard God say to the angels at the time, the sun has come. The moon stood for Joseph, right? The moon stood for Joseph's mother, and the stars for his brethren. For the righteous are as the stars. Jacob was so convinced of the truth of the dream that he was encouraged to believe that he would live to see the resurrection of the dead. For Rachel was dead. In her return, right? Hold on, slack here, y'all. Now, okay, don't say they cut out my line. Hold on, bro. On the line right now, I got Thomas in the building. Look, Thomas. If he's still there, they didn't kick people off my line. But look, hold on, let me put it up. I don't got nothing to put it up on the board.
I'll just do this.
Hold on,
bro. I'll just do this.
I will.
Hold on,
I tried to get Dash out on my StreamYard.
Give me a minute. Hold on.
So, it says, where was I? The moon stood for Joseph's mother, and the stars for his brethren. For the righteous are as the stars. Jacob was convinced of the truth of the dream, that he was encouraged to believe that he would live to see the resurrection of the dead. For Rachel was dead, and her return to the earth was clearly indicated by the dream. He went astray there, for not Joseph's own mother was referred to, but his foster mother Bilhah, who had raised him. Jacob wrote the dream in a book, recording all the circumstances, the day, the hour, and the place. For the Holy Spirit cautioned him, take heed, these things will surely come to pass. But when Joseph repeated his dream to his brethren in the presence of his father, Jacob rebuked him, saying, I and your brethren that has come, Salakia, that has some sense, but I and your mother that is inconceivable, for your mother is dead. These words of Jacob called forth a reproof from God. He said, thus your descendants will in time to come seek to hinder Jeremiah in delivering his prophecies. Okay? Jacob may be excused. Jacob may be excused. He has spoken in this way only in order to avert the envy and hate of his brethren from Joseph. But they envied and hated him because they knew that the interpretations put upon the dream of Jacob would be realized. That's where we at right now, ladies and gentlemen. Children of the Most High God. That's where we're at. Remember, who you call Jesus Christ in the New Testament, what does he say? Your foes come from your own household. Where do you think he got that from? Where do you think he got that from? We got to know these things. Okay? I'm going to come back on here later on. Got to do a part 2 to this. And I'm going to go into, I want to tap into the keys of Enoch in the book of knowledge. Okay? I'm going to be reading from there to give you even more of an update on prophecies that's popping off right now in front of our face, and what the wicked and the unholy and the unrighteous is trying to perform on its sons and daughters of God, and sons and daughters of Zion. Okay, this has been Chief Baya, Chief Nini, coming at y'all yet again with another live. Peace and love to you guys' households. Peace and love to you guys' households. Shalom. Pray that I see you soon. Love.